Greetings and salutations, my artsy friends. How is everyone today? So good, I hope. I cannot tell you what a stellar day I'm having already this morning. And you know, it's so crazy how things are juxtaposed next to each other, right? Good morning, Lisa. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So nice to see you. So nice to see you. The sun is shining here today. It's supposed to be in the high 60s, I believe, so that'll be fun. So I'll probably spend some time outside, just soaking up that vitamin D. That always does something for you, doesn't it? I don't know. It does for me. Like, I can feel it kind of just, I don't know, having a healing effect on me, just being outside. Good morning, Jeannie. How are you? I'm so happy to see everyone here. I hope everyone is having a good Saturday already. Good morning, Keels. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Everybody make sure you have a big drink. This is going to be a mini pop-in paint party, about a half an hour. So I hope that, Keels, if you can keep me on track, that would be great. I do just have, I have some fun stuff to talk to you about. So you'll never believe what happened this morning. So I was getting ready, setting everything up for today's pop-in paint party. And don't you know, do you remember during yesterday's pop-in paint party, I had used the embossing powder with water. Remember, we did that technique right here. And I had that embossing powder on a folded piece of deli paper, and I had set it aside. And don't you know that I forgot about that this morning? And I went to pick up that paper, and no kidding, embossing powder everywhere, and it's red, so it was everywhere. So that's cuckoo. Anyway. All that to say, when, you know, it's kind of a crazy thing how life is, that you can have something amazing and something challenging happening at the same time, right? So the challenging thing is that Jeff got a call from his mom last night about 5:00, and she just said, I need you. And so he had been working on his old car all day yesterday. So, you know, he had to shower and just throw some stuff in the suitcase, and took off. And he's there now. And then this morning was the day that my washi tape debuted, and I am almost sold out. I think I have 2 sets left. It's crazy. It is just, I am so humbled and grateful. I can't believe that this has happened to me. Really, I'm just flabbergasted. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I'm sure you've seen some samples that my team has created, and we will continue to post samples for as the time progresses. Remember, this was because it was my first one, I got very nervous and and thought, what if nobody buys this? What if nobody, what if nobody buys this? And what if this was just a harebrained idea? So I can't believe that you helped make a dream come true. Thank you. So all that being said, let's play with an idea that I had with using washi tape. I'm just going to share one today, but it's a cool one. So a long time ago, do you remember in our art journals, we we played with some highlighters. And so I was thinking about ways that I could play with my washi tape and show you the versatility of it. And so, hey Nanette, I need you to resubmit a subscription for my newsletter, because it's something is happening that it keeps blocking you, and I don't know. So if you could try to resubmit that and see if that works. If not, then we'll have to try and figure out something else. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to show you the page, and I bet you're going to remember if you've been art journaling with me over the last year, because it's in the 2022 art journal, and we're getting ready to start a new one. Can you believe that? We've got a 2023 art journal coming up, so be looking for your composition book and getting a big dose of energy going, because we have lots of art to make in 2023. That's for sure. If you're brand new here, if you would follow, like, and subscribe to Anne Corbiere-Scott Designs on all of these social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and then ask to join our Let's Get Artsy with Anne Corbiere-Scott Facebook group, and then Stitch the States with Anne Corbiere-Scott Facebook group. For all things Anne and Artsy, all of my art printables, my washi tape, my Anne's Artsy washi tape, and my Artsy classes, you're going to go to AnneCorbiereScottDesigns.com. One thing I will say, because everything's so topsy-turvy, I am not going to be teaching any December classes, like Bible journaling or art journaling in December. It's all so precarious. I hope that everybody understands, and that we can start right back up in January. I have all kinds of new ideas for artsy fun that we can have together. So just so you kind of all know where what I'm thinking, and I just want to keep you abreast of what's happening in my life. So that's that. So I'm going to bring this art journal over. Okay, so do you remember when we just made stripes? We just made horizontal stripes with highlighters, right? So, and I just kept looking at that page and like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So here's a cool thing. Thanks, Keels. Thanks. But you know, art is the great escape too, you know? So, I was fiddling around with, because one person said a disparaging remark about my washi tape, that you can't watercolor on top of it. And I was like, but I think you can, because it has a slight matte finish. And so, and I hate when I let people get in my head like that. But anyway, I did. So I thought, let's try highlighters. So I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to put some green on the leaves of the floral tape. And it's a little bit, the tape is a little bit opaque, so it's not clear. It kind of has a bit of a masking tape feel. I mean, there's a little bit of sheen, but it's not, I wouldn't even say sheen. Kind of like a satin finish, I guess, is the best I can say. Okay, so now I'm going to, so you see I'm coloring on top of, pink is underneath, but look at, the green is sitting right on top, right? So know that, good morning, Melinda, how are you? A little bit, Keels, a little bit. So, I'm still playing with some techniques for with watercolors, so I will be showing those during some pop-in paint parties. But you see, these markers are covering really well. So, and Carmen said she's used La Plume markers, and these are just highlighters. So think about the artsy possibilities, right? Oh, I was going to, on this strip, on the Let's Get Artsy, and you gotta have art, I just did the paintbrush. Like I colored the end of the paintbrush. I mean, you could do whatever you want. That's just what I was doing here. So I did all the green. Now let's do the hot pink. Oh, thank you, Melinda. That's so nice. Thank you, thank you. I think so too, but you know, I'm a little biased. And the markers are really working well. Now I have this orange, which isn't as bright, but it's still on there. I think I want to order I think there's a purple and a blue of this line of markers. So I'm thinking I want to get that. And see, play with that idea. I know, Nanette, I do too. I have all kinds of washi tape too, but I wanted something different. I wanted it to be customizable, right? I thought I wanted something that you could match it to your whatever you're creating, the color scheme that you choose. So anyway, that's kind of where my head was at when I was drawing it up. And I'm already planning my next run. There are some things I want you guys to think about and ponder, and then give me some feedback. The next one, I'm thinking I want to do a wider tape, and I'm thinking like, what other design do I want to do? What where do I want to go with that? What do you know what I mean? Like, where, look at that pink just pops, doesn't it? So I do want you to think about that. Like, what other, you know, what else would you be kind of thinking you want to create with? Think about that. I just like coloring these bits and bobs because I feel like I can just randomly fill in something linear or cross hatch. Ooh, all right, all right. That sounds cool. Thanks, Keels. And what do you think about the wide? And I'm sticking with the black and white because I want it to be something different. I want it to be something that you could make your own. You know what I'm saying? Everybody take a drink. Okay, I'm gonna take this. And I did the roses with this pink, and look how that just makes those roses pop. I love that. And I think I did the center, yeah. So remember, we've talked about how our art journals can be a complete work in progress, right? I had this page with these horizontal stripes in here for months. I don't even remember how long ago I did this. I don't even remember. But I just knew that I would come up with something, right? So just know that we've talked about this so many times that it absolutely does not need to be a start to finish page, right? Something will come to you. Something will come to you months or weeks or days later, maybe hours later. It doesn't matter when it comes. Just know, like, to just embrace that, embrace the patience that you need to have to kind of and trust yourself that you're gonna come up with something. Something will happen. You'll get a vision. Like now, I don't know what I want to do in these in between lines, but I know I want to do something. But I told myself, I'm just gonna wait and see. Just gonna wait and see. Yeah, me too, Keels. Me too. I'm just really I just like the different widths. I feel like that's going to afford us so many possibilities, right? Oh, I did do. Here's a little something you can do. Color in that open space of the R, right? It's just like this perfect spot for a little touch of color. So I'm using green there. Hey, Peta, how are you? That's my sister. Everybody say, hi, Teresa. I love to color too, Trace. It's just so relaxing, you know? All right, let's see. Oh, let's do some orange. So do you see, like, these are this brand of highlighter. Just know that you could use, let's see, I mean, next time, let's try other highlighters. I have a whole set, because you know, back to school and all. And think about all the different mediums you have in your stash, right? You have watercolor paints, you have gouache, you have all kinds of things, right? There we go. Orange petals. And look at that. I just love that that orange just, the pink in the center just makes it pop. I just love this. It's so meditative. Hi, Jennifer. I think, let's see. Yep, we're gonna do that one soon. Colored pencils. We're gonna, like, there's so many possibilities. Hi, Marcy. Good morning. And it's okay if you have two colors right beside each other. Two of the same, I should say. Right? I just want filling in the bubbles. When I was drawing it, I started thinking about, remember those tests we used to take where you had to fill in the bubbles? What was that called? What was that called? Those sheets. Dang it. Anyway, that's what I was kind of thinking about, because you kind of have to fill in the bubble. Scantron. Yes, that's it, Trees. Scantron. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Do they even do that anymore? I don't know. And you remember you could only use a number 2 pencil? Anyway, I think that, but I did like filling in the circles. That was the only part of those tests I liked. Does that surprise anyone? Yes. Teresa and I both had our college job was working in the Delta College bookstore. And one time we went back for a visit, and like years later, like after I had a child and everything. And we stopped there. I made Jeff stop, and we went inside, and I walked around, and there was a young girl working at the there was a young girl working at the desk at the register, you know. And then I go, oh my gosh, I had your same job like 30 years ago. And she just looked at me like, whatever, old lady. Yeah. Dumb thing. Oh my God, it was so funny. It was so funny. Because like it took me back like immediately. It was so funny. So, oh my gosh, you guys, this is how crazy my life is. So Jeff and I are laying in bed on Thanksgiving morning, and all of a sudden we both were like, Shelly's coming. So our friend Shelly had asked us weeks ago if she could spend the week here. And we were both like, of course, yes, blah, blah, blah. And then everything was, so she arrived yesterday. And I was like, shit, Jeff, sorry. I go, those sheets, so she was the last one to stay in our guest room, and we had washed the sheets, but they were just kind of laying in a wad on top of the bed because, you know, we haven't even been home very much in the last little bit. And so I was like, I gotta hurry up and make that bed. So she has a place to sleep tonight. She's a very easygoing person, so luckily. Gosh. And he's like, I completely forgot. Me too. I told her last night, and she just laughed. Because, you know, we just stayed up late just talking away. Because her dad is elderly too. And so I knew if anybody understood our situation, she would. And she did. I think I need some more pink in here. How much time do I have? Time to color just a little bit more. Hmm. 6 minutes. Yikety yikes. Oh, thank you, Kelly. That's so nice. Thank you. Scantron. Trees, that's going to crack me up all day. And I remember, especially if it was like a math one, I was like, I could just draw a design with all these circles. I could draw some kind of pattern. Man, I don't miss the pressure of tests like that. Don't you remember that? Oh, so much pressure. I just want you to look through your stash today and see what kind of mediums you have that you can fiddle around with. And get your art journal out and make some highlighter lines and see what you can do to fill up those highlighter, you know. Then you can replicate this when your washi tape arrives. And be thinking what you want for the next one. All these little leaves, I'm just having to color with the very tippity tip of this highlighter. Like, I'm thinking, wouldn't this be cute on an envelope? This same technique, right? Hi, Kathy. How are you? Yeah, I have to package everything up today. It might not go in the mail until Monday because I have somebody coming over right at 10, and I think the post office is only open limited hours on a Saturday, so, but I promise I will get it in the mail, lickety split. I have hot pink padded envelopes that I'm sending it in. All right, what did I do? Good morning, Bonnie. If you're watching this on the replay, be sure to let me know. Just say hashtag replay or ask a question, but say that you watched it on the replay. That's kind of interesting to me to see where people, like when they watch, and that's always kind of interesting. Where you're watching from, that's always interesting to me. And when you're done with this, if you could like this video, the likes and comments really help me in this weird algorithm world. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I kind of figure out as I go along. Everybody take a drink. Okay, I think I need to paint with my highlighter these little circle flowers. And I have this color is really pretty, but it's light, and you know I like a bright. But I will be ordering those blue and purple highlighters. I think there's even like a turquoise one, if I'm remembering correctly. So pretty. 1 minute. Dang it. A half an hour sure goes fast, doesn't it? But I hope I've given you lots to think about and daydream about today. Like I said, I'm so grateful and shocked and amazed at all of your support. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And like I said, help me dream up the next one. And then I will just keep showing you fun ways to use this through my social media, through classes, through our pop-in paint parties. I have all kinds of ideas of where we can go with that. So thank you from the bottom of my very grateful heart. I adore you all. Thank you so much. And I will see you Tuesday. Tuesday, we will be right back at Pop-In Paint Party. We'll be creating Christmas cards with the new Sweet Christmas Wishes. And you never know. You never know what else. Washi tape, obviously. I adore you all. Thanks so much, everyone. Bye.